Y'all, the hip-hop world is absolutely exploding right now with the latest developments between Kendrick Lamar and Drake, and I simply cannot contain my excitement to share every single juicy detail with you. This beef between these two rap titans has just reached a whole new level of intensity, and the entertainment world is absolutely buzzing with anticipation about what's coming next. Let me spill all the scorching hot tea about this ongoing saga that's literally setting the music industry on fire in early 2025. The long simmering tension between these two heavyweight artists has escalated into something absolutely unprecedented, and I'm here to break down every single dramatic moment for you. So, picture this: the drama that dominated headlines throughout 2024 with explosive diss tracks and subliminal shots hasn't just continued, it's evolved into something far more intense. Kendrick and Drake have been trading increasingly pointed jabs, and just when we thought things might cool down, Kendrick dropped another bombshell that has everyone's jaws on the floor. The latest chapter in this riveting saga comes from Kendrick's appearance on SZA's SOS Deluxe album, and let me tell you, it's absolutely sensational. Known for his intricate wordplay and multi-layered meanings, Kendrick didn't just throw shade, he launched an entire eclipse of burns on the track 30 for 30. The internet has been working overtime trying to decode every single line, and the revelations are absolutely mind-blowing. Let me share this absolutely savage line that has everyone losing their minds. "You effing with ninjas that thinking they cuter than you, say you on your cycle but he on his period too." The audacity, the shade, the pure poetry of it all. And honey, everyone knows exactly who this is aimed at: Drake. The history between Drake and SZA, their past romantic connections, those incredible collaborations they dropped in 2012 to 23 like Slime You Out and Rich Baby Daddy, it all adds layers of complexity to this deliciously messy situation. But hold on to your seats, because this story takes an absolutely wild turn. Drake, clearly feeling the heat from Kendrick's lyrical assault, has made an unprecedented move that has the entire industry shocked. The Canadian superstar has filed a massive defamation lawsuit against Universal Music Group, targeting both his own label Republic Records and Kendrick's Interscope Records. The central focus? Kendrick's controversial track, Not Like Us, the same song that dominated 2024 and stirred up unprecedented levels of controversy. The lawsuit details are absolutely explosive. Drake's legal team is claiming that the track's accusations about him being a predator and a cultural appropriator have caused severe damage to his reputation and personal safety. They're not just going after the content, they're claiming UMG intentionally pushed the track to create controversy and profit from the drama, choosing corporate greed over the safety and well-being of its artists. Despite, or perhaps because of, all the controversy, Not Like Us became an absolute cultural phenomenon. 2 weeks at the pinnacle of the Billboard Hot 100, an astounding 20-week reign on the Hot Rap Songs chart, and 5 Grammy nominations including Song and Record of the Year. But Drake's team is arguing that this success came at an enormous personal cost to him, calling it a calculated attempt to destroy his reputation for financial gain.
And breaking news out of Canada, rapper Drake's mansion is at the center of a shooting investigation right now. Police in Toronto say one man was shot and is in the hospital. It comes as the rapper has been in the news for a highly contentious, very public, weeks-long feud with another rapper, Kendrick Lamar, which has been featured numerous diss tracks. However, there's no word on a motive for this shooting or any information that suggests those two are connected.
Just when you thought this story couldn't get any more intense, we have to talk about one of the most horrifying developments in this feud. The shooting at Drake's Toronto mansion, known as the Embassy, sent shockwaves through the entertainment world. The security guard sustained multiple gunshot wounds, including a critical chest injury, and was rushed to the hospital in life-threatening condition. The burning question on everyone's mind: was Drake the intended target of this violent attack? The timing couldn't have been more suspicious. Kendrick's Not Like Us was at its peak popularity, and the track's album cover prominently featured Drake's mansion. The song wasn't just throwing shade, it was making serious accusations about Drake's alleged inappropriate relationships with underage women and hinting at dark secrets hidden behind his mansion's walls. This wasn't just music anymore, this was character assassination of the highest order.
Now, security was on hand when a man was arrested outside Drake's mansion this afternoon. Police say they responded after someone tried to gain access to the property. Officers took the man into custody under the Mental Health Act.
Drake tried to defend himself with The Heart Part 6, adamantly denying all allegations, but the damage to his reputation was already devastating. The shooting incident only amplified the severity of this feud, transforming it from a musical rivalry into something far more dangerous and concerning. Fast forward to 2025, and the tension has reached a boiling point with Kendrick's upcoming Super Bowl performance looming on the horizon. The timing of Drake's lawsuit seems far from coincidental. Filed just weeks before the big game, it appears to be a strategic move to gain leverage over Kendrick's performance. After all, the Super Bowl halftime show is watched by millions worldwide, and the thought of Kendrick performing Not Like Us on such a massive stage must be keeping Drake up at night. The speculation is running wild about Drake's true motives. Is he trying to get the song banned from the setlist altogether? The NFL and Apple Music, who sponsor the halftime show, might not be too keen on featuring such controversial content. But here's what makes this situation even more intriguing. If Kendrick does perform Not Like Us at the Super Bowl, it could be the ultimate victory lap in this ongoing feud. Even during what should have been a festive holiday season, this beef couldn't take a break. Picture this: December 26th, Drake's hosting this massive giveaway with Adin Ross, offering incredible prizes like a Lamborghini and a year's rent for lucky winners. The stream is pulling in massive numbers, over 180,000 viewers in the first hour alone. But then something absolutely incredible happens during a fan letter reading.
Drake also reads a letter from a fan and almost says F Kendrick.
The Drake charisma, and it's always oh, I'm not reading that. Please help a Drizzy soldier finally show my wife why Drake is the greatest to ever do it. Great.
Place you net. Now yeah, he skipped it over, but I'm inclined to believe he thought it was funny and wanted to throw that in there.
The internet's reaction was absolutely explosive. Even though Drake tried to maintain his cool, professional demeanor, it's becoming increasingly clear that Kendrick's constant jabs are getting under his skin. Behind that carefully crafted public image, there's clearly some serious emotional turmoil brewing. Just when you thought Drake had enough on his plate, his former friend and marketing manager Chris Blake Griffith dropped a bombshell that sent shockwaves through social media. The allegations he made about NFL star Stephon Diggs are absolutely shocking, claims of drink spiking and unwanted advances at a private event. But it gets even worse. According to Chris, after he rejected Stephon's advances, Trevon Diggs and two accomplices allegedly cornered him in an elevator, threatened him into silence, and robbed him. The most damaging part of this scandal? Chris leaked private DMS between himself and Drake, and they paint a picture of a surprisingly cold and dismissive Drake. Instead of supporting his friend during this traumatic experience, Drake's responses were shockingly unsympathetic. But here's where it gets even messier. Drake apparently brought up LeBron James in these messages, comparing his situation with Universal to if Nike was funding a campaign about LeBron cheating on his wife. The implications of this comparison have sent the rumor mill into absolute overdrive.
Well, fans believe that Drake had dissed LeBron James in this new freestyle. So a freestyle was released on Conductor Williams' YouTube. So Conductor Williams is a producer that Drake works with a lot. And what was interesting was it was later deleted from YouTube, but then it was re-uploaded.
Adding yet another layer to this increasingly complex situation, YouTuber Belu has entered the fray with a scathing diss track titled CPB Certified PE Boy. The track mercilessly mocks Drake for his lawsuit against Universal Music Group, particularly calling him out for targeting streamers in his legal filings. With lyrics like, "Why is you worried about us? Go get you a bag," Belu's track has struck a chord with fans who see Drake's legal actions as a sign of weakness. The reaction video angle is particularly interesting because Drake's lawsuit specifically mentioned a reaction video from Zeus's channel, which had amassed over 6.6 million views at the time. This detail suggests that Drake isn't just concerned about Kendrick's diss track, but also about how the online community has amplified its impact. Belu and Zas responded to being mentioned in the lawsuit by flooding social media with AI-generated memes labeling Drake a rat, keeping the drama very much alive in the digital space.
Push that too. How would you be clowning Kendrick right now if Kendrick said, UMG, you didn't have to let Drake put that record out accusing me of beating my lady. You didn't have to let Drake put that record out saying my child isn't really mine. I'm trying to get you to see why you look like a complete and total sucker, Drake. All I'm saying, Aubrey, is stop acting like you haven't been the beneficiary of record label technology, okay? You being a whole hoe simply because you lost. Simply because Kendrick Lamar kicked your ass lyrically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. And anybody acting like this is anything more than Drake's feelings being hurt, you are too.
Looking at the current state of this feud, it's crystal clear that Kendrick has managed to get deep under Drake's skin. Instead of responding through music as hip-hop tradition would dictate, Drake has resorted to legal maneuvers and behind-the-scenes machinations. This approach has only fueled speculation that he's lost his edge in this battle. Even respected industry voices like Charlemagne the God have weighed in, suggesting that Drake's handling of the situation shows he's spiraling after losing the rap beef. The contrast couldn't be more stark. While Drake scrambles to control the narrative through legal channels and PR strategies, Kendrick continues to let his lyrics do the talking, and fans are absolutely loving it. The authenticity of Kendrick's approach versus Drake's corporate tactics has become a major talking point in hip-hop circles. So, what do you think about this absolutely explosive situation? Has Kendrick successfully ended Drake's reign with his calculated lyrical assault, or does Drake still have some fight left in him? Is this lawsuit against UMG a legitimate response to defamation, or is it just a desperate attempt to save face? And perhaps most intriguingly, what kind of impact will Kendrick's Super Bowl performance have on this already volatile situation? Don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comments below, smash that like button, and hit subscribe to stay updated on all the latest developments in this absolutely epic rap rivalry. Trust me, with the Super Bowl approaching and tensions at an all-time high, this story is far from over, and you definitely don't want to miss what happens next in this historic hip-hop saga.